Okay, good morning. Welcome to
Minute Math number 1.
Minute Math number 1. This is just a fun thing we saw on the internet this morning that the Mathematical Association of America is doing, putting out some old math contest problems for people to do just for fun. And I think these problems are so good for teaching kids mathematics that I thought we'd do this one. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. A game is played with tokens. You know what tokens are?
Yeah.
What?
Like arcade tokens that you put in machines?
Yeah, like little tokens like that. According to the following rule, in each round, the player with the most tokens gives a token to each of the other players and puts one in a discard pile. So in each round, the player who has the most tokens gives everybody one of their tokens and then throws one away. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. The game stops when someone runs out of tokens. If players A, B, and C start with 15, 14, and 13 tokens, how many rounds will there be in the game? Whoa, this is a pretty hard problem, don't you think? But how do we approach hard problems? And try to like make a little chart and understand them a little better. Okay, so what happens after round 1? Remember, the player with the most tokens, that's A, gives one token to each one of the players and then throws one away. So after round 1, how many tokens is B going to have?
B?
Yeah. Remember, player A is going to take one token and give one token to each one of the players and then throw one away. So how many tokens will B have?
B will have 15.
Good job. How many will C have?
14.
14. And how many will A have?
12.
Awesome. Okay, and that's after round 1. Okay, now let's see what happens after round 2. Who has the most tokens?
The one in the guy in the middle.
Okay, B. B has the most tokens. And so what happens? How many tokens after round 2? How many tokens does A have?
13.
13. Good job.
And 15.
15. And
12.
12. Good job. All right. Now what about after round 3? What happens?
Then this guy gives a token to him. This guy gives a token to him. 13, 14.
Okay. 14, 13, and
12.
12. Okay. Now, do you notice anything interesting about the number of tokens everyone has after round 3? So they have 14, 13, and 12. Does that look like similar to what they had in any other round?
Yeah, it looks, but except 14, 13.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like what they had in round 2. How does it look like? Does it look like round 1? After round 1?
At 12, 15, 14.
What about here? How does it compare to this one? What's similar about these two rows?
Well, they 15, 14, 14, 13, 13, 12.
Ooh, that's interesting. What's similar about all those?
This is one less than this number.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting pattern. So what do you think it's going to be? Let me go over here. What do you think it's going to be after round 6? After 3 rounds, everyone has one less than what they had. So what do you think it's going to be after round 6?
Round 6, it's going to have 13, 12, and 11.
13, 12, and 11. What do you think it's going to be after round 9?
12, 11, and 10.
12, 11, and 10. What do you think it's going to be after round 12?
11, 10, 9.
11, 10, 9. See how we can count by 3s now?
Yeah.
Do you think we can count by more than 3s? After 12 rounds, how much did it go down, each one?
3. No.
Went from 15 to
11.
And 14 to
10.
13 to
9.
Okay, so after 24 rounds, how much does it go down after every 12 rounds?
For 12 rounds, each number goes down 4.
4, okay, great. So how far is it going to go down after 12 more rounds?
It's going to go down 4 more.
Okay, so what's 11 minus 4?
7.
7. 10 minus 4 is?
Is 6.
Good job. 9 minus 4 is?
Is 5.
5. After 36 rounds. So 12 more rounds. 7 minus 4 is?
7 minus 3.
3. 6 minus 3 is? 6 minus 4 is?
Is 2.
5 minus 4 is?
1.
1. Oh, that's interesting. Everyone's almost out of tokens. So first we counted by 3s, then we counted by 12s. Now let's see, let's do the next round. In round 37, what happens?
2.
So the person with 3 has the most. So how many does this person end up with?
1.
How many? The person who has 3 gives 1 to this person. So how many do they have?
3.
3. How many does this person have?
He has 2.
2. How many does this person have now? Because remember, it gives 1 to each person and then throws 1 away.
0.
0. So what happened?
The player lost a token.
They're completely out of tokens. What happens when someone runs out of tokens?
The game stops.
So how many rounds did it take for the game to stop?
37.
37. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's about, you have a really hard problem and you don't know exactly what to do, so you just do a few rounds just to see what happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we noticed a pattern. After 3 rounds, everyone had lost 1 token, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we counted by 3s for a little while, and then we noticed that we could count by more than 3. So what did we decide to do? Count by
12.
Count by 12s, and that got us up to 36. And then we were almost out of tokens, right?
Yeah.
So we played one more round and found out that the game stopped after?
After 37 rounds.
37 rounds! Awesome! Good job, sweetie. That is a fun problem. Okay, good job. I wonder what we're going to do tomorrow.